Alright guys, hey, we're in Darwin now. We've actually been here for a few days. What have we been doing?
We have been spending some time with my cousin, who I don't get to see very often, so it's really great that we've been able to stay with him. Him and his wife just bought a house, so unfortunately we don't get to spend much time with her. She had to fly back to the UK, so next time we'll get to hang out with Joe, but just spending some time with Jared, catching up.
Yeah, so first few days we just put the cameras down and we went out and he just showed us around Darwin. And
yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'm liking it.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those places. Literally on the first night, Alex and I just looked at each other and were like, yep, we like this place.
Yeah, it's
which we weren't expecting.
It's winter and it's 32 degrees.
Yes, so
that's
the
my
best
kind of
weather. Yeah, everyone's like, I don't know how you'll feel about it in wet season, but
yeah,
you know, aircon, swimming pools, I'm sure it's manageable.
But hey, to kick things off now, we're going to go to Mindil markets, the night markets there. Now, you would have seen these already. Everyone that comes here goes, so I've got pretty high hopes. They're meant to be quite good. We'll get a bit of food there. They do quite good food apparently. And we will go down and sit on the beach and clap as the sun goes down. Apparently, that's what people do here.
I'm intrigued to see if this is a thing.
Yeah, it's a bit strange if you ask me, but hey,
maybe it's worth clapping for.
Yeah, well, I don't know. We haven't seen it.
I think some of the sunsets that we've seen just from Jared's balcony have been pretty amazing. So
absolutely stunning.
If it's that over water, you know, I'll be pretty stoked, I think.
Anyway, let's get in there and see what these markets are all about.
Alrighty.
How do they go?
They're delicious.
No words, mate.
Thank you.
Calamari. Oh, here we go. We've got a laksa. A laksa. Curry.
Ooh, looks good.
Oh god, it's a bamboo fork. Oh, I'll use the spoon. Can't do that. Hey, there are so many options for food here. What did you say? You panicked?
I panicked. I went for a walk and I just couldn't decide, so I was like, calamari, I'll get that. And it's nice. It's nice, but
My healthy food that my mum makes me bring now.
You might still need my help.
Not as much of a clap as I thought.
Because the sun's set.
nobody can see it.
Hey, so one of the best things about Darwin is the amount of free activities they have for families. So what are we going to do today, kids?
Water park!
Hey, they got these awesome water parks. There's quite a few of them. I think there's about 3 around the Darwin area. And mate, they're amazing. They are water slides as good as any water park that you pay to go into. So we're going to head out there. It's only a couple of minutes from where we're staying. And yeah, completely free, like Belle said. And it's going to keep us entertained for the afternoon. Mum's going to stay back. She's doing a bit of editing. But yeah, it's what is it, 30 odd degrees, beautiful afternoon, time for a swim. So how's that, eh? So this is completely free in the suburb of Lianya. They've got a little bit of it closed off over there. It's the sort of the kids splash and play area. They're just rebuilding it in the dry season. It's going to be bigger and better. But this is awesome. Like, I don't know of any other city that has stuff like this. There might be, but Brizzy definitely didn't have anything like this. This is awesome. So we've had a couple of rough days in Darwin. Toby came down with something and I've got it as well, and yeah, haven't been doing much at all. It's not COVID though, so it's all good. But kids went and got haircuts this morning. So have a look at this. Bella got a fringe cut in. You like it?
Yeah.
And Toby, turn sideways, mate. Sideways. The mud flap is gone. So he's had that mullet for ages now, and he said to us recently, I'm done with it, I want something else. So there you go.
We're only too happy to get rid of it. Say goodbye.
I didn't mind the old mullet. It was
You
fine.
just look so handsome now.
But I'm all for whatever they want is what they have.
Well, yeah, because now he wants to dye it.
Stop.
Excuse me. Now he wants to dye it green. So that'll be the next thing.
Alright guys, today is the first day that I'm feeling semi-human.
The sickies are better.
Toby's alright now too. We'll both. Knocked us for 6, eh? Anyway, that's enough of my sob story. We're going to get out and start exploring this beautiful place. So we're going to start off here. We just drove through East Point, which is absolutely beautiful. We did actually stop here the other day and the kids had to play in the playground and we ate some lunch. Beautiful water here. Beautiful crocky water. Not a single person swimming because you just can't.
Because you don't want to get eaten alive.
I don't know how these people live here and resist that temptation.
Yeah, because the water looks amazing. So blue and beautiful and calm, but yeah.
But at the end of that East Point Drive basically is this, the military museum behind us. Well, that's our car, but it's behind that. World War II, so we've said it before, if you've been following our journey, you know that we're history nerds. So we've been told that this is really good, so we're going to go check it out.
Yeah, the kids literally beg us to take them to places like this, so we're not torturing them.
No.
They want to come here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're pretty keen to learn about the bombing of Darwin.
Yeah, there's heaps here, like we're not even in the facility, and just behind there is one of the original gun turrets. So to be honest, as much as I love history, I didn't know how much World War II history was here in Darwin.
Yeah, I don't even think I realised it was bombed.
No, neither did I.
Yeah,
Anyway.
so it's pretty wild.
We'll go find out why it got bombed. Well, there you go. February 1942 is when the bombings happened, and there were 2 raids. And yeah, there wasn't a lot of detail and everything in there.
Yeah.
Still cool checking it all out.
The
But-
video was cool, like they've done that really well.
Yeah, so go in there and they do a video every 20 minutes. It goes for 13 minutes and it just shows a bit about the bombing of Darwin. But one thing we didn't realise is how many bombs were dropped here.
Yeah, and like over a really large area as well, so.
And crazy to think it was actually not that long ago. So,
I'd be interested to learn more about like the tactical reasons, like why
yeah.
it was bombed. I'm sure it's more complicated than that, but yeah.
Anyway, we'll go grab some lunch now and then probably head into Crocosaurus Cove. Check that out.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a cool arvo at Crocosaurus Cove. You don't really need too long in there. A couple of hours did us. A few different feeding shows and whatnot. But she's still pretty warm here, so a couple of ice creams.
Cool down. kids spotted Cold Rock the other day when we were in here, so.
Had to bribe them somehow. So I've come for a drive down to the end of the runway at Darwin Airport.
Probably hear some choppers going past.
A couple in the background.
Yep.
The reason being is Erin's cousin Jared is a pilot. That's why he lives here. He's taken up a job recently in Darwin, and we're gonna watch him land in a minute.
Yeah, I've never seen him fly, so
No.
the kids are pretty excited to see it.
So we're on the flight app checking where he is, and he should be coming
his
in.
cheer crew, his landing cheer
And-
crew.
Kids are keen to see it. Hey kids.
Yeah.
They're watching him.
Oh, are you on the app?
Yeah, they're on the app just seeing how close he's getting.
Yeah. Okay. That's him there. I can hear a plane.
Here he is.
All right, how'd he go, kids? What do you give him out of 10 for his landing?
10.
10? Oh, on my experience, I give him a 7.5. Of zero experience. Hey, we're doing something very exciting this morning. Erin, what are we doing?
We're doing the original jumping crocodile cruise.
So I feel this is a bit of a must-do when you come up here to the Darwin area.
Yeah, we've been told by heaps of people you've got to do it.
Here we go. Watch this. Come on, you need to jump. That's not jumping. That is.
Well, that was bloody awesome. How much was that for a family?
It's like $230, but
Oh, I'll turn that down.
whew,
I reckon that was money well spent.
yeah, 100%.
There's been a few things we've done recently that we go, probably wouldn't spend that money again. But that, yeah, if you're in the area, come do the croc jumping to it. You just see them in a different light.
Yeah, like in their natural habitat
Yeah.
and just like their full stalker behaviour.
Oh,
it's pretty
crazy.
intense, hey?
But yeah, you like the kids?
Yeah.
Yep. So definitely one to do.
Yeah.
Highly recommended.
Definitely.
All right, so we had a little bit of a special delivery in the mail today, and yeah, we got some beer from a new brewery. First of all, meet Jared,
G'day guys.
Erin's cousin. When he's not flying planes, he loves a craft beer, so this is perfect. We got a little delivery from Seeker Brewing, a new brewery. How's that, eh? So they've sent us out 5 of their beers, a couple of stubby coolers, a shirt, but that's no good because we're in Darwin, it's too hot, and a beanie, that's definitely not being worn up here. But
Oh, and some stickers.
oh, and some stickers. I didn't even see those. Hey, we've been excited to try these beers for a while because it may sound like a new brewery, but this is the guys from Grassy Knoll. So what happened is they got a few extra family members on board and they've expanded their business. So they decided to rename and start fresh with a new sort of brand. And I'll tell you what, it looks great.
Amazing, yeah.
I think the cans look amazing. On top of that,
Just wait. Just gotta do it justice, you know?
they also bought Bull Brewing. So if you've been following us for a while, you know that we went in to see Jeff at Bulli Brewing, where he was brewing his beer out of. Well, they have now taken that over. They've remodeled the whole thing. It looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait to get back around there to check it out. So look, if you're in the Wollongong area or going to the Wollongong area and you love your craft beer, definitely pop in. Just check them on the socials. We'll put some links in down below. But yeah, we're gonna try these 5 beers and see what they're like. Hey, we're gonna start off with the Huck Hazy, because this beer very recently won gold at the Royal Melbourne International Beer Awards. Oh,
The Royal Melbourne Australian International Beer Award.
That's a mouthful. But it won gold. It almost got a perfect score, and that's, you know, it's very hard to get a perfect score in the beer world. So, hey, let's start with this one. Yep, I can see why. That's good.
It's good.
Yeah, absolutely delicious, eh? Drink that all day. Try to anyway.
It is very easy to drink, eh?
All right, so we'll crack on. We'll try the rest of these, and yeah, can't wait. Hey, so this one here, the Mystic Nipa, this one also won a gold at the same awards. So we'll check this one out too. Smells good. Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's the business.
Yep. That's the one. Hey, since being here in Darwin, we've been eating very well. Very well. Jared's cooked dinner tonight. What is it?
Delicious.
Delicious. Yeah.
Now look, we got pork belly with a broccoli, beetroot and apple salad of all
Pear.
things. Would you think that's good?
It's pear, isn't it?
Nah, it's apple.
Apple.
Is it?
Yeah, I didn't want to go pear.
It is
Wow.
absolutely delicious. And a cauliflower puree.
So fancy.
It's like a full-blown 5 Michelin hat restaurant. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know how
just
many
eating
Michelin
at
hats
pubs.
you can get, but it is. All right, this is tasty, eh? This is amazing. But we've been eating like this the whole time we've been here.
There's no need to go anywhere to eat.
Yeah.
'Cause
Moved in.
we just get it cooked here.
Absolutely amazing. Check it out.
The only bit you're eating.
Hey, we're pretty excited for today, guys. We're out at Hidden Valley, and the VA Supercars Darwin Triple Crown is on. So we've been a bit of a fan of motor racing for a long time. Erin and I used to go way back, way before kids.
Yeah.
And we always said we would take the kids. We even bought them little proper earmuffs to take them there when they were really young.
Little.
We just never did it.
No, so they've never been.
They've never been. So it just worked out perfectly with the timing that when we're in Darwin, this is on. So here we are. Why not? Pretty excited.
Hey kids, can you hear them?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yes. Yeah.
Kids, how did you enjoy that?
Really good.
That's good. First time seeing the races. It was fun. It was good.
It was a good day out.
It
Very
is
hot though.
so bloody hot.
Yeah, our car's showing 39.
Yeah, from sitting in that car park in the direct sun. Oh, sweating. So we're going to run back to the house now and have a swim, I reckon. But no, that was a good time out. So we've been in Darwin now for a little bit over a week, having a pretty rough trot still. Erin's still crook. I think going to the V8s the other day didn't really help. Probably should have just rested, but anyway. The other reason we're still hanging in Darwin is we are waiting on the part for the car fridge. So I didn't tell you what was happening there, but we got into contact with Kickass, who we bought the fridge through, and they said they know what it is, and they're happy to send the part out to us instead of us sending the whole fridge back, because that just would have been a bit of a muck around. So they sent it out straight away, but unfortunately it is just taking so long to get here. We've got the tracking number and watching it, and my God, I think it's done 4 laps of the country before it's come here. And anyway, it's in Darwin now. We're just waiting for it to arrive at the post office. So yeah, we're kind of just kicking around waiting at the moment, twiddling our thumbs. So I've brought the kids in to try to entertain them for a couple of hours, because as you can see, they're full of beans, been stuck in the van. And there's a wave pool in it. It's like a bit of a marina here, but they've got the wave pool. So we're going to go in there and have a bit of a splash around, because it's 30 something degrees, and just cool off for the hour. Finally left Darwin, guys. 12 days, wasn't it?
Yeah, 12 nights we were there for.
It wouldn't have felt that long for you guys, because we didn't do a whole lot in those 12 days for a couple of reasons. One, we both got sick. Probably half of that time was us dying in the caravan at individual times. So we sort of just kept to ourselves, didn't want to go spreading it around to anyone.
Yeah, and just really needed that time to recover.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So knocked us for 6. It's the first time we've been sick since we've been on the road. So
yeah, and I whinged about it the whole time.
You did. Can vouch for that.
The other reason was waiting on the fridge part, because as we said, we had a broken car fridge. We're waiting on the part. Whew, what a dilemma that ended up being. But I'll tell you about that later. So we're on our way back down the highway now. We're going to probably stop just before Catherine. The end goal is to get to Kununurra. So you've got to go back to Catherine and turn off the highway there and head towards Kununurra. Too big of a drive for us for one day. We just don't want to do it. We left pretty late.
Yeah.
So we'll pull up in a little, just a free camp somewhere, roadside stop probably. And I'll show you a bit of what's been going on. But Darwin.
Yeah, it was really good. That's how we could stay 12 days there. And I was even like, normally after even 4 or 5 days, I'm itching to move.
Yeah,
but
same.
We didn't get that in Darwin at all, so.
I mean, we were staying with Erin's cousin, so it was nice having a place like that. We weren't paying for a caravan park or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, lovely place.
Yeah.
I mean, the only bad thing about it is you can't swim at the beaches. Other than that, winter, 30 odd degree days, that's perfect.
It's Alex's ideal weather.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to come back in the wet season and just see if we still love it as much then, and then maybe it'll be on the list on the list, because there's a few places we've put on the list of where we're going to settle down, but who knows, we might not even settle down.